Another fine effort, boys. I'll tell you. New album, by the way, if you want to hear these songs, it's called Stone Temple Pilots. Available May 25th. And I'm not sure where we left off. You guys got together. Dean quit the gig at the Home Depot or Contractor's Warehouse.
It was a big deal. I remember...
he was pretty stressed out.
Yeah.
Well, I had a mortgage, you know. I had a mortgage, and I had a... It was a lot. I was like, these guys had everything to gain because these guys kind of just get out of living out of their vehicles, you know.
Right.
You know,
peanut butter and top raw.
Right.
We moved to LA from Orange County and built our own bedrooms in a big fucking loft.
Well, Dean, let's be honest. These guys wouldn't know a shear anchor from a tension anchor, so come on.
Hey,
these guys don't
but
know
we do know what drywall is.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't know the nailing code on it, and they wouldn't know a coarse thread bugle head drywall screw from a panhead screw, right, Dean?
I know a guy named Panhead.
So you guys, so Dean makes the commitment, and the band forms, and now we become Stone Temple Pilots?
Well, what Scott described to you earlier, when we got in a room together and we started playing music, it was pretty evident what we had between the four of us.
And this is what year, approximately?
Oh, shucks. 1988, yeah.
Yeah, 88.
89?
No, it was 88 because we all lived together in 89.
Okay.
So 88, and does the band immediately start playing, start touring?
Around California.
Touring around LA.
Yeah, we're touring around West Hollywood and East
Right.
Hollywood.
Fresno,
North Hollywood.
And San Diego and Hollywood.
And so when's it break big? 94? I'm trying to remember.
92.
92. All right, so now what would officially the first big break be then? Who hears you? Who signs you? Who discovers you?
Tom Carolla, who was an A&R man for Atlantic on the West Coast. He had heard from us from Dale Gloria. Dale Gloria used to promote underground clubs, and he came to see one of our shows and came to see a second show, and we were playing in Silver Lake at the
Shamrock,
yeah, which is now something else altogether.
Mr.
we,
Fist.
you know, we played everywhere
if
we
I know
could.
Silver Lake.
And we were playing everywhere
Thank
and
you,
anywhere
Robert.
we could, man.
But it was the Shamrock that we got signed out of.
And so they went and saw you, and they said, all right. And by the way, it's a completely different climate than it is now. I mean, in terms of labels, we're still big labels, and this is...
Yeah, there were a million of them. Now there's two.
Right, but there's no internet, there's no iTunes, and none of that crap.
Thank God.
It was a beautiful time for
Flourishing.
music. There were amazing bands that were coming out. You know, it's instead of finding out about a band or a single on the internet, you know, be on the mailing list of an independent record club,
Right.
And you get your new single in the mail. And I remember that's the first time I found out about Soundgarden.
So you guys go into the studio in 91, 92?
91, yeah.
91.
And do you remember how much money you had and how long you had? I mean, did they give you... Did it give you everything you needed? And did they hook you up with a producer that you like?
I remember doing a demo right before we got signed, and the engineer had a cassette of Nirvana's album pre-release. Played it for us, and it blew our minds.
Yeah, because up until that point, there's really... I mean, we're just kind of coming out of the hair band stuff.
Yeah, except for Jane's Addiction and the Chili Peppers, who did a lot for L.A.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but Nirvana must have sounded like they came from a different planet to you guys in 1991.
Well, they just kind of sounded like the energy that was happening with, you know, the youth at the time.
Right. You know what the good news is? It's been 20 years and you guys still really aren't old, which is nice. I guess it's good to get started early that way. Should we hear another song?
Let's do it.
This is from the new Stone Temple Pilots album called Stone Temple Pilots, and this one's called Cinnamon.